Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE. Of course, our local investors looking to the State of the Nation address that will be delivered by President Cyril Ramaphosa. Of course, the first one under the government of national unity. And the all-share trading in the green today, up by more than 2/3%. That largely coming from the financial 15 that has gotten a boost of almost 1.5%. We do have the industrial 25, they're posting a gain of 2/3%. And the resources 10 complex there with an uptick of almost 1/5%. Let's take a look at what is happening in the U.S. markets, and markets they're digesting some company results that are still trickling in. We did have the pharmaceutical company Eli Lilly beating on earnings, but seeming that investors were not impressed with the sales of their diabetes and weight loss drug. We also had a car manufacturer Ford also beating on earnings but issuing a weaker guidance for the year ahead. We do have a mixed picture. The S&P 500 up by 0.16%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq up by almost a similar margin, but the Dow they're giving up 0.16%. Let's take a look at the European markets, where investors are digesting the latest Bank of England monetary policy decision. They did cut interest rates by 25 basis points today. A sea of green, 4100 up 1.39, and so is the DAX, and a gain on the CAC 40 of almost a similar margin. Let's take a look at the currency scene, and we start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. Still pretty strong considering the levels that we had seen of close to 19 rand in the maybe last 2 weeks or so, standing at 18 rand 50 against the US dollar, against the pound at 22 rand 97, and against the euro at 19 rand 19. Let's check in on the other currency pairs, and we start off with the euro dollar at 1.03, pound dollar at 1.24, and the yen just below 152 against the US dollar.